Hello, this is day 30. It's the last day of my 30-day challenge on YouTube. So I said, why not do something different? And I'm gonna talk today about the equipment I've been using throughout this challenge. Now, when I started doing videos, I started doing some research on what camera to use. Is the phone a good idea to use, or do you need a special camera? What about lighting, sound, and all that stuff? Now, there are like a million videos about that. You can go down the rabbit hole very easy. I like to keep it simple. I don't want overcomplicated stuff. I don't have a studio. I have a small kitchen, as you can already see. I don't want a softbox. A softbox is pretty big, and I don't want to have a softbox that I would need to take out after every video, spend a bit more time before to prepare it, to install it, and so on, or just leave it there forever and it's gonna look like disgusting. I didn't want a softbox. I tried to keep it as simple as possible, and I wanted to use my phone because why not? It was a good phone. It still is. It's an iPhone 11 Pro Max, so there's nothing wrong with it. It can film quite comfortably in 4K up to 30 FPS, and I never film in more than 30 FPS unless I'm doing slow motion, but I'm gonna talk about that a bit later. Now, few very important pieces of equipment that I have been using throughout this are tripods and a small light and microphone. So let's start first with tripods. Now, the phone is currently on a small tripod I usually never use. This one here, I had to turn off the light so you can see it. So basically, this one is one of my favorites, and for a good reason. I'm going to show you in a second. It's also the first one I ever bought, so it's pretty small. And the best thing about it, it has a small footprint. So look at this, it's around the size of my palm on a radius. Now, you also have this thing here. You can lift it up, lock it in, and put it on a table like this. The second I put the light on, which I'm gonna explain a bit later, it's the right size to give me light from top down when I'm cooking something. It's also a good size to be as a source of light for my face, especially in the videos I'm just talking like now. But it also has the option to make it really long. But I never do this, and I will show you why in a second. It's very important because when I've been researching tripods and everything, nobody told me that. So right now, its size is something around, let me see if I can bring it down a bit, something like here. But the worst part is, look at the footprint. It's everywhere. Yeah, it takes the entire space I have here to walk in my kitchen. That's why I never use it that long. Okay. So I'm gonna make it small again. Okay. This is it. This is the maximum I use it, or in many cases I can use it just like this. The next one I have is this one. Now this is a bit bigger in its most compact size, but the best thing about it is the footprint is a lot smaller. So this is the entire footprint. It is still a bit bigger than the other one, but if I put it on the floor, it's not gonna obstruct anything. And this is something I couldn't see in many of the videos. And also they have been using like very expensive one, like hundreds of pounds or dollars or whatever, that you don't actually need. This was around 30 pounds and I bought it 2 or 3 years ago. Another thing that I like about it it's very tall. It's a lot taller than that one. So you can already see on the camera, and I'm not even finished yet. Yeah, so as you can see, it's almost my height. If I put a light, it's gonna be taller than me. Yeah, I like to use these when combining with different light setups, which I don't have too many, or using my last piece of tripod, which is my favorite. And if I would have to choose between these three, if I would choose one thing that does them all, is this. This is a gimbal. It's electric, it's nice, it's fun, it's compact. It also acts like a tripod, so you can put it anywhere you want. You can take this out if you want. It acts like a selfie stick. Yeah, so an even extra long selfie stick. So for example, I'm gonna use a second phone here. So let's see, this would be the phone. I just need to balance it correctly, because it needs to have a perfect balance. It needs to stay something like that. And then you turn it on. And then it controls everything, so your phone can stay in one position. Yeah, you can use it as a selfie. It's a very efficient tool that I have. Now, it comes with an app. The app is even more fun. It has an option to auto detect your face, face recognition. So you can switch it on lock. I don't have the phone open right now, but you basically make a square or a rectangle or anything where what do you want to follow, like my face in this example, and it's gonna follow you around. And so it'd be something like this. Now it's not activated at the second, but just as an example. It has quite a few functions, and the app is really nice. It has like a custom video settings when you're filming, because you're not supposed to use your own camera on the phone. It's not exactly great. But yeah, like I said, if I would have to choose one, if I would start, so if I want to start making videos and I have to choose one tripod, this would be the best. Yeah. Now what I do with this, sometimes I take this tripod and I can also mount it on. Now it looks like a professional camera. I can control it with a button, because it also has like a joystick here. You can control it left, right, up, down, whatever. When I got this, I bought it as a standalone, but it can come as a kit. This is a Zhiyun, by the way, a Zhiyun Smooth Q3, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, and you have the option to buy it like this, or as a kit with a protection case, a small light that goes here with the magnetic attachment, and it will act like a selfie small light. But I don't need that. I don't use it usually, because I want to have a light that is a bit further away from me. Now when it comes to the light, I have several options. I have this one, which is the worst thing you can buy. If you're doing makeup videos or anything where your camera would be like at this distance, then yeah, it's fine. Let me show you why. Okay, so this is the strongest light I can have on it. Now let me turn this one. So without light, with light, it's decent if it's here. But most of my videos, it should be around here, at the minimum. So with the light, without the light. There is a difference today because it's pretty cloudy outside, but in general there's not much of a difference, and still does a good job, but it's pretty bulky. Now this one, it's the size of a phone. It has a battery. That one you need to plug it in a wall or have a portable battery. Now this one, it's a portable battery on its own. It's pretty strong, so let me turn it to the maximum. So it's really strong. It has several functions like colors and stuff. I don't use it for colors, I just use it as it is. You can control the light a lot easier than with the other one. Yeah, as you can see. You can attach it almost anywhere. So right now I have it on this tripod. I can take it out from here. I can put it on the other tripod. And it's a lot faster than the other one. Right, so now I have it. I can put it anywhere. Now one of my favorite things to do with this light, this gimbal I showed you earlier, I have two separate attachments. One goes over like so, and you lock it in. I'm going to show you both at the same time. And the other one goes under. So I never use them both at the same time, but I'm gonna do this just to showcase it. Okay. Now what I like to do with the light, let me take it out from here first. I have two options, or maybe more than two options. So first one, I can just attach it over here. Yeah. And then I have light everywhere I go. And I have a gimbal that's moving according to what I'm setting it. I can also turn it the other way, so I can have it like this or like this. I just need to change this. There's another hole here. Or I can place it on the bottom one. Let me get rid of this first. Same story. There you go. Same story. And I can also put this back on. So now what I have, it's a complete camera kit. I have camera, I have a gimbal that does some nice smooth movements, and I've got a light. Yep. So let me put this light back on and I will get into sound. Now when it comes to the sound, as in microphone, you have probably three main options. One is to go with the camera, or in my case my phone microphone, which is not bad. I've been using it for a while. Problem is, if I'm doing a video like this, yeah, me talking about something, the sound can be okay. The second I'm doing a video outside or cooking, you're gonna hear maybe the knife on the chopping board louder than myself, or the wind, or people around us. Yeah, so my voice would go down and everything else would go around the same level or maybe higher. Now this is something I didn't like. So what I did, I went with a microphone from Holy Land. I will put a link in I will put the name of it in the description. Now this piece came with two microphones, the one I have on and this one. Now they are fairly easy to install. The only thing you need, it's a magnet. Yeah, so you just attach the magnet behind your t-shirt or whatever, and that's it. Now it has another piece that goes in my phone, which is installed currently, so I'm not gonna take it out because the sound is crappy, but I'll showcase you what a video without microphone sounds like. Hello everyone, welcome to day 2 of the challenge. In this video I'm gonna talk about a topic that many are struggling with, and what a video with microphone sounds like. Hello, eating healthy doesn't have to be expensive. In this video I'm going to give you 5 simple tips. Like I said, it's very easy to install. You can charge it USB-C. They are inexpensive. I think it was around £30. And another thing that it comes with, and it's pretty nice and fun, it's a wind mop, like I say. Yeah, looks nice. It's good against the wind. Yeah, I've used it probably once, and it was a bit windy and the sound was pretty decent. Now you don't have to go with anything expensive. This is gonna do the same job like a more expensive one will do. Maybe it's gonna sound better, but if you're just starting, there's no reason. And just buy a simple microphone. Yes, from a decent brand like this one. Holy Land, they do some great microphones. So, is there anything I missed? Oh, this gimbal, like I said, came with an app, and I have some custom video settings in there. What I suggest you don't use the phone camera automatic settings. If you have an Android, I think you can change something. If you have an iPhone, it's pretty set. Now there are a lot of free cameras on Google Play Store or Apple Store. They are free and they are fairly easy to use. One of them would be Stacam. It's pretty advanced. It might take you a little while to get used to, but it's a really good one. You have a lot of options, you have a lot of settings. You can make your video look nice in a few seconds. And it's what I've been using before I started to use this. Pick something simple in equipment and in software to use, and then just start. This is how I started, and this is how I got to 30 days in a row now, and plus some other videos from a few years ago. I'll put the name of what I've been using today and what I've been showcasing in the description. Now, don't forget to give me a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video where I'm gonna explain what happened during these 30 days and what I've learned from them. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.